What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a Liverpool player announcement video. I'm still absolutely gutted that Liverpool lost out on the Premier League title yesterday, but Liverpool FC have cheered the fan base up by announcing Fabio Carvalho's signing. He will join Liverpool on July the 1st and he signs a new 5-year contract, and also he will not be loaned out next season. He will have a key integral part to play for Liverpool. And Liverpool will play him probably sometimes as a number 10, sometimes as a winger, sometimes as an out-and-out striker. Carvalho has played a key role in Fulham's promotion back to the Premier League, scoring 10 goals and providing 8 assists. And he's only 19 years old. The Portuguese international is going to be an absolute superstar at Liverpool. I'm pretty convinced. I've watched him quite a few times for Fulham, and especially against a team like Manchester City. Watch his performance against Man City in the FA Cup, where he scored and he was brilliant for a club like Fulham, who are just promoted to the Premier League. The way that he played against Man City, one of the best teams in the world, is really remarkable. And in this video you will get to know all the details about this transfer, all the details of what Fabio Carvalho could bring to Liverpool. And also we have a massive injury update on Thiago Alcantara as well before the Champions League final, so stay tuned. If you enjoy these videos, leave a like. Carvalho has made his debut for the Portuguese under-21 side in March 2022, having previously represented England at youth level. So that's why I'm saying he's a Portuguese international, because he will probably turn out for the Portuguese national team. James Pearce, a Liverpool correspondent working for The Athletic, also confirmed the signing. And basically the signing is a 5 million transfer fee, plus there are £2.7 million bonuses and add-ons. And also what is pretty significant is that Fulham have a 20% sell-on clause on Fabio Carvalho. So whenever Fabio Carvalho leaves Liverpool, the transfer fee, 20% of that goes to Fulham, which is quite significant, because if Fabio Carvalho one day becomes a £50 million player, that Fulham get 10 million of that 50 million, which is pretty awesome. And this is what Carvalho said: I just want to say thank you for everything that Fulham have done me for on the pitch and off the pitch. On the pitch they have been singing my name, the fans cheering me on, and off the pitch they're always greeting me. Even my family have fans going up to them saying hello, which makes me happy. There has been obviously ups and downs this season, but I've had some great messages from great fans. I just want to say a big thank you to all the Fulham fans, as without them I wouldn't be in the position I am today. So thank you so much. So that shows that Carvalho is really appreciative and grateful to the Fulham supporters. And of course it's well documented that Liverpool were this close to signing Carvalho in the January transfer window, but that transfer fell through at the last second because Fulham wanted Carvalho to be loaned back to them to help their promotion push, and just time ran out. But the clubs remained in contact and they thrashed out a deal, so Carvalho becomes a Liverpool player this summer. Michael Edwards, the outgoing sporting director, and Julian Ward, his replacement, have worked very hard to smooth relations with Fulham, following of course the departure of Harvey Elliott to Liverpool from Fulham in 2019. Julian Ward in particular has a strong relationship with Fulham manager Marco Silva and chief executive Alistair McIntosh, and Liverpool were said to be impressed by the way in which McIntosh and Tony Khan, the Fulham vice president, have handled negotiations. Relations were helped by the deal which took Harry Wilson to Fulham last summer, and also Liverpool allowed Neco Williams to join Fulham in the January transfer window. Both played big roles as Marco Silva's side secured promotion to the Premier League. So it's always good if you maintain a good relationship with these kind of clubs, because if there is a big talent in their ranks, it's more likely that they will do business with you instead of somebody else. Because we helped Fulham by giving them Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson had also a brilliant season helping Fulham to promotion, and since they signed Neco Williams on loan, he has been an ever-present, playing every single game at right back, which is pretty brilliant for his career and for Fulham as well. And Harry Wilson also had a fantastic season. 10 goals and 20 assists for Harry Wilson in 41 appearances in the Championship. And in all competitions, 11 goals and 21 assists. So that is pretty amazing. 32 goal contributions from Harry Wilson. And I'm actually excited to watch Fulham in the Premier League, and hopefully they can stay up. The last time they came up, they got relegated straight away. And this is Fabio Carvalho's breakthrough season, scoring 11 goals in 38 appearances in all competitions, and also he earned his first Portugal under-21 call-up. He's versatile enough to play in just about any position across the forward line, so left wing, right wing, up front, in behind the striker as a number 10. He's also comfortable wide on the right as a number 9, or even in a midfield free. Fabio Carvalho could play in pretty much every position. He's viewed as someone with huge potential, hence the interest from clubs like Man City, Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain. He has already visited Liverpool's training center to complete a medical and meet with Jurgen Klopp and his coaching staff, of course with the permission of Fulham. And it is understood that he is already preparing for Liverpool's pre-season where he will link up with his new teammate. What is very important is that Fabio Carvalho qualifies for homegrown status in the Premier League, having been at Fulham since the age of 12. So he is like signing an English player, which is brilliant. He will form part of an exciting core of emerging young talent, young players at Anfield, the likes of Harvey Elliott, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, Ibrahim Konate, Kyle Gordon, Tyler Morton. All of these players are 23 years old or even younger than that. And also the Liverpool are also signing Celtic teenager Ben Doak this summer, and they are hoping to sign 18-year-old right back Calvin Ramsey from Aberdeen. So the future is very bright for this Liverpool team, and we have quite a lot of older experienced players, but also the young players mixing with the old players is very good, because the youngsters can learn from the older players, and I think that's very, very important as well, so they can mature and develop in the right way. And this is what the Fulham owner, Tony Khan, has told The Athletic about Fabio Carvalho. Carvalho is a player we have always rated, coming out of the academy, and we would have loved to have kept him, but we have made a deal that is best for the club and for Carvalho himself. And since that agreement, it has worked out wonderfully, because he has been such a valuable part of promotion. And even Jurgen Klopp, after the transfer window closed and the Carvalho deal didn't happen, he said, "We are still interested in him. It would be crazy if we were not. It was late, the window closed, it did not work out, but we will see what happens." So he didn't confirm that Liverpool will sign him, but he basically hinted that Liverpool will try everything to get this deal over the line, and we have done it, which is pretty fantastic. And this is an important factor, that Carvalho is a homegrown player when it comes to the Premier League status, because we have UK-born players like James Milner, Jordan Henderson, they are in their 30s, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Andy Robertson, they are turning 29 very soon on their next birthdays, obviously. So Liverpool could run out of the number of homegrown players. This could be a problem. That's why we signed Fabio Carvalho. That's why we are signing Ben Doak. That's why we signed Kyle Gordon from Derby County in January 2021. And this is a drive to pursue the best young players from across the country going on behind the scenes at Liverpool, and I think the future is very, very bright. Liverpool were also mindful of the fact that Carvalho could have spoken to clubs outside of England about a pre-contract agreement, given his contract was up at the end of the season at Fulham. And given his performances this season, Carvalho was attracting very big interest from the likes of Man City, PSG, Dortmund, Porto. Liverpool's Champions League opponents also were interested in Carvalho. So it's a big thing that Liverpool signed him, just like it's a big thing that we managed to sign Ben Doak, who is another very talented player. And also we managed to sign Luis Diaz in January. He has been a huge asset to Liverpool, a huge help as well. And in 2015, when Carvalho decided to join Fulham, he was courted by many clubs. Manchester United flew representatives down from Manchester to meet Fabio Carvalho. Chelsea took him on a tour of their headquarters. There were meetings with Arsenal and with Liverpool as well. Basically every big club in England wanted Fabio Carvalho, but him going to Fulham and being there and breaking through and playing in the first team has certainly paid off because he developed massively, and now he gets a big move to a really, really big club, one of the biggest clubs in the world, Liverpool. And one of his coaches told this Sky Sports about Carvalho's personality. He has the ambition, but he also is the humblest kid, and he has the X factor in terms of his personality. When he walks into a room, he lights it up. His smile, the way he slaps your hand. This is when he was only 10 or 11 years old, and forever since, even though he's now flying at Fulham and going to Liverpool, he still comes back and watches his old club's games. He's just a top boy. His old club was Balham FC. And the Fulham coach also said it was fantastic for us to have Carvalho for 3 years at Fulham, and we feel we gave him a good grounding. He's only slight, but he's physical. As a number 10, he has got magic in his feet, but he's also a magical person. I see the same kid now as I did on Clapham Common, and I see the same joy that he has during playing. He must never lose that. So that is a very glowing report about Fabio Carvalho from a Fulham coach himself. And now the big update. Thiago hasn't suffered a hamstring injury. He has an Achilles damage, so damage to his Achilles, which means that he has a chance to feature in the Champions League final. Maybe not as starting, but coming on as a substitute. Of course, it depends on how he responds to treatment in the next 72 hours, the next 3 days. Liverpool will do intensive treatment on his Achilles injury, and hopefully Thiago will be ready to play some part in the Champions League final. Liverpool are also hopeful that Fabinho will be given the green light to return to training later this week. The Brazilian has missed the past 3 matches due to a hamstring problem. Of course, having fitness doubts over 2 of Liverpool's best midfielders is not ideal before such a big game, the Champions League final. Jurgen Klopp has already ruled out Divock Origi, but he wouldn't have started anyway. Origi damaged his thigh during training on Saturday, just before the Liverpool Wolves game. So I'm really excited about Fabio Carvalho, and I'm really excited for the Champions League final. And Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp said that losing the title on the last day of the season will give Liverpool added motivation, extra motivation to win the Champions League and to bring home at least one really big trophy. And Jurgen Klopp said, it's the story of my life. I'm the record holder for not getting promoted from the second Bundesliga with the highest points tally, and the first division points tally as well. You have to get all the points. But this season is incredible, and it will end next week. We have 5 days to prepare for the Champions League final. We face an incredibly experienced team, but that's okay. Losing the Premier League today increased the desire to put it right next week. You can't do more than give your absolute best. And that's what the boys did. I couldn't be more proud. We had to chase the best team in the world to the wire, but we will go again. We will beat the team. We will build the team again and go again. And the lesson is, you have to be at it from day one in the Premier League. Every single week you have to try to get as many points as possible. We, of course, dropped too many points in the first half of the season. Let's put that right next season and be at it from the first day onwards. The season was so close, Jurgen Klopp said, so tight, moments, decisions, these kind of things. What I've learned about life is if you stay on track and keep going, sooner or later you will get your rewards. Not today, but we will get our rewards. Which means that if Liverpool go at it like this, we will win another Premier League title under Jurgen Klopp. I'm pretty convinced. He will be at Liverpool for the next 4 years. Let's hope Pep Guardiola leaves Man City sooner or later, hopefully very soon, in 1 or 2 years, because until Guardiola is at Man City will keep being relentless with their every match, because Guardiola is demanding that from his players. And also Jurgen Klopp said that this is his most exciting part of his career. When he was asked that, is it the most exciting part? Definitely, absolutely. I was lucky enough to have a few exciting times. If you ask my wife Ulla, she will tell you, why always until the last match day? Because that happens incredibly often. But yes, this is the most exciting, definitely. Being where we are, seeing how good the Liverpool squad, the Liverpool players are, and seeing the steps we make. To be within like 1 game of the quadruple is absolutely unbelievable. It feels like 5 minutes ago that we still had 7 games. And it's just like this. bang, 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 we play a lot of games in a row, and now here we are. And we still have a Champions League final to look forward to. It's absolutely massive, and it's the most exciting time of my career. That's what Jurgen Klopp said. That's absolutely fantastic. Come on, Liverpool, let's win the Champions League final. I'm really excited about it. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.